Garrett Richards will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. But don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman. Look easy on the defensive side.
What's the play ball? That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box now, Octavio Vida. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Richards, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag.
He's safe. Out.
So a runner on second with one down now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
VR.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vida on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
What's the play ball? 3. He's out. 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 3.
So striding forward now, Octavio Vida comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
This is foul right side. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So coming to the plate,
Now
Pedro Cortez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A dive, but he's back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. He's running, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another shot now. Octavio Vita. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That a way to find the sweet spot right there. That a boy.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Pedro Cortez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cortez.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Franmil Reyes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Gonzalez into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the... So digging in now, Octavio Vita. He singled his last time up.
Vita.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Not a good-looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Full count still. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again a 3-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The third baseman.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now both runners on the move. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs out in front, 3-0. Now to the plate, Octavio Vida. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Vida.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The third baseman, number 4, Philip Gonzalez.
And now the runners trying
for third. On the bag, right
Hit
here.
On the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Arizona rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Troy Scribner is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day...
So stepping in, Octavio Vida, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Vida.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Octavio Vida becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. Striding in for the Indians, Eric Marcus. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Gutierrez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Vida, well, range to his left and digging in to try it again. Octavio Vida, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for Arizona. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Diamondbacks are on the board, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Settling in now, Eric Marcus. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Yeah, here we go.
And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Striding in once again, Octavio Vida, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
0-2, here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Willie Calhoun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Stepping in, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Pulled toward right center field. Gutierrez giving chase, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leori Garcia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vida is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians leave 1. They trail 5-2.
7th-inning stretch. Your
Carl
attention,
Gomez will look for some
Pitch hitting for the
two-out magic
Diamondbacks.
here as he'll pinch hit
Number
with 2
11,
gone and a runner at
Carl
first.
Gomez.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Arizona used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Greinke takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.